Heyhoo und willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge von Genshin Impact. Wir machen direkt weiter.
What? Isn't this just an Akasha terminal? You made some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages. I just tweaked it so that it could connect to any node. To make something like this? Nahida, you really know the Akasha like the back of your hand. Anyway, we can use this now to record a message, right?
Kusanali.
Yep. I'll help you save the messages. It should be pretty easy to use. I just can't guarantee the user's status and signal coverage when they're outside the city. We'll never know until we try. At least we're taking the initiative now.
Ein Versuch ist es wert.
Let's go then. Let's expose those sages.
Du musst aber hier bleiben.
All right. Paimon isn't as worried about being separated since it happened once yesterday. But Paimon still isn't happy about it.
Paimon, du weißt, wir sehen uns morgen wieder. Bis morgen, Paimon.
Okay. See you tomorrow, Traveler. That covers everything that's happened so far.
Also die Nachrichten von eben gerade, die wurden von mir gesendet, nachdem ich die Stadt verlassen habe?
Yes. Although the signal was choppy and had some interference, we still managed to receive 2 messages from you when you were outside.
2?
Okay, now that you understand what's going on, let's hear the messages together.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Okay.
I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights. All these spaces are empty except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
So wie eine Art Simulation, also ein Game, in der die Leute, die da sind, einfach nur NPCs sind.
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru city space when you set foot outside of the walls. But everything looked completely normal when Paimon was looking out from the inside. That's unbelievable. And if we take your word for it, the other spaces all had very weird contents. There's another part here. We only received it last night.
Hier eine Nachricht, die erst nachts empfangen wurde.
These spaces have been disappearing one after the other, absorbed by something like a sun in the sky.
Okay. Die sagt, ich bin der Mond. Hm?
And now, even the final space has also disappeared.
Die werden alle resettet. Ist einfach einmal so ein Update drüber.
Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
Nein, are actually what? Tisch. Nein.
Why did the message end right there? What did the traveler want to say? What are those spaces?
Spaces are actually... Die verschwinden und tauchen wieder auf. Sind Illusionen? Sind Träume?
Probably because yesterday just happened to end at that moment. Oh, right. Paimon did hear a beep from the Akasha. Did it come from here or from the message? The message. It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha terminal. After the beep, Traveler said even the final space has also disappeared. Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
Nein! Oh Gott. Hilfe. Ich weiß es nicht. Okay, wir hören uns wieder an. Ich weiß es echt nicht.
All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common. A lack of human presence. My impression is that each day in this samsara only ends at the sound of that beep from the Akasha. Was that space actually the real world? But wouldn't a real space just randomly disappearing like that be catastrophic?
Sagen wir mal das.
That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully think things through.
Okay, gut. Das heißt, ihr wisst jetzt wenigstens, was passiert, wenn wir das Falsche sagen.
My impression is that each day in this samsara only ends at the sound of that beep from the Akasha.
Ja, aber das wissen wir doch schon.
All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common. A lack of human presence.
Aber das wissen wir doch auch schon. Raum, in dem wir uns gestern befanden. Ich glaube halt schon, dass das wahrscheinlich der letzte... Also ich... Ja, es war richtig gut.
Oh, so that's what it is! After the sound of the beep, the final space, the Sub-Zero's festival, also disappears! And we're taken to the next day!
Das heißt, das, wo wir drin sind, war der letzte.
Later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces materializing behind them. Do lots of new spaces appear every day? Paimon's head is spinning. Just what are these spaces anyhow? Well, consider this. For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its heart, it was just a game where a bunch of gods fought over 7 seats.
Game of Thrones.
So no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface, maybe all they point to in the end is a small and simple secret.
Das heißt, was wenn das alles... Also, dieses Sub-Zero-Ding ist ja das, was Dunja am ehesten haben möchte. Und da sie die einzige ist, die es hier mehrmals gibt, vielleicht ist das alles ihr Traum? Weil es heißt ja, wir träumen nicht. Also die in Sumeru träumen nicht. Vielleicht hat das noch eine große Bedeutung.
Wow, the Archon War, huh? That's an analogy and a half.
Geheimnis. Also ich meine, sie meint jetzt, sie versteckt es nicht wirklich, dass sie wahrscheinlich der Archon ist. Gib mir einfach etwas Zeit, ich muss meine Gedanken ordnen.
Hey, where are you going?
Aber warum ist es plötzlich hell? Geh zu einer vertrauten Bank. Okay, und ordne deine Gedanken. Das heißt, jetzt können wir wieder mit uns selber nachdenken. Wir sehen uns direkt bei der Bank, ne? Bis gleich. Und da ist es auch schon. Man sieht zwar die Bank noch nicht, aber es ist dort.
Do you want some alone time to think? Alright then, Paimon won't disturb you.
Und ihr setzt sich ruhig daneben. Oder schwebt daneben. Irgendwann kommt doch Dunja.
The dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
Es ist schon diese Zeit.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead, Dunyarzad? We still have some other stuff to do first.
Okay then. See you later.
Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Time is ticking away.
Ich denke, ich habe die Antwort gefunden.
Awesome! What is it? Paimon wants to know. Oh, wait, no. Let's meet up with Nahida first. You can tell us both together. This time, we're gonna get to the truth.
Hä? Warum sitzen wir jetzt plötzlich hier? Egal, ich frag nicht. Das heißt, wieder zurück zu Nahida. Weil wir uns natürlich da in der Nähe von Nahida nicht irgendwo hätten hinsetzen können. Nein. Wir mussten natürlich den ganzen Weg hierher laufen. Und da wären wir schon. Nahida.
You're back. I've been waiting forever for you two. Judging by the looks on your faces, Are you ready to take your Sub-Zero's exam and graduate from the festival?
Ich bin bereit, Frau Nahida Kusanali.
Okay. First off, have you discovered the hidden truth?
The Hidden Truth. Oh nein. Ah. Informationen von Akasha.
Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people. We've already experienced the Sub-Zero's festival many times, and the day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara. The moon, illusions, and lies. What do they all mean?
Also ich glaube, uns fehlt noch die Lüge. Mond ist ja scheinbar sie. Trugbilder sind die Räume. Lügen. Wer lügt uns an?
People in Sumeru don't dream.
Ich habe gesagt, es wird noch
What a
wichtig.
strange phenomenon.
Ich habe gesagt, es wird noch wichtig. Räume, in denen niemand ist. Träume von so wie. Das sind die Träume. Die verschwinden. Warum verschwinden die? Weil man wach wird. Man schläft. Die Träume sind da. Man wacht auf. Die Träume sind wieder weg.
All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common. A lack of human presence.
Das macht ja auch Sinn, weil in einem Traum ist ja nicht jemand. Egal. Wir hören uns weiter das an.
Those spaces remind me of dreams.
Ja.
Like the one I had in the Avidia Forest. Except these have no sign of human presence.
Die Wahrheit des Traums. Oh, toller Titel für die Folge.
We are all in a dream. It isn't that the people of Sumeru don't dream. Rather, the Akasha is taking their dreams from them.
Aber wie haben wir es jetzt in einen Traum reingeschafft? Das ist jetzt die Frage. Und Schlussfolgerung.
People in Sumeru think they don't dream, but the truth is the Akasha steals their dreams without them knowing it. And those spaces with no human presence are stolen dreams without their host. That would explain why they sounded so weird when he was trying to describe them. Huh. So people in Sumeru do dream after all. In fact,
Und das
we're
ist
all in one
Dunjas
big
Traum.
dream together right now.
Okay, da. Oh mein Gott, ja. Okay, die Schlussfolgerung hatte ich noch nicht. Schade. Schade.
Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha is capable of this?
Nein! Eine Verkörperung der göttlichen Macht und Weisheit.
It is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. And it grants knowledge to the people. The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace.
Ich würde das sagen.
That doesn't sound
Nein!
right.
And it grants knowledge to the people.
Dann wahrscheinlich das da.
It is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate.
Ich will das sagen.
Oh, okay. Those dream-controlling creatures in the forest also get their power from the Dendro-Archon, right? That would explain why the Akasha has the ability to control people's dreams, too.
Genau.
But is
Wie diese
stealing
Aran
everyone's
Ding da.
dreams really how the Akasha compiles their wisdom? Isn't there anything more to it than that?
Könnte es sein, dass Akasha die Weisheit der Menschen vereint, indem es die Träume erntet? Oh mein Gott. Harvest. Aber warum macht Akasha das
Dreams
dann?
are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination.
Mhm.
People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming. In other words, dreams are rich bundles of human wisdom. So in other words, the complete opposite of how Hypatia understood it. Paimon remembers her saying that the sages think dreams are foolish delusions, and the fact that no one dreams is a blessing from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. So it was all a dirty trick?
Das ist die Lüge.
The real story is that the sages from the academia are using the Akasha to steal people's dreams for their own use, huh?
Dann sind diese Dinger, die wir einsetzen, einfach nur Leute, die geträumt haben, dass die dann... Also ich versuche gerade noch die Wissenskonserven dann zu verstehen, aber egal. Aber die Weisen scheinen sich nicht damit zu begnügen.
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the Samsara?
Okay. Geistige Erschöpfung. Geräusch von... Oh mein Gott, Alter. Rede des großen Weisen.
The Grand Sage said, "Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content." Did he mean something more?
Ich glaube, das wird wichtig.
Those spaces kept disappearing before my eyes. But as soon as that beep sounded, many more spaces materialized. The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operations. We still hear it every night, even though we removed our Akasha terminals. We've already experienced the Sub-Zerus festival many times, and the day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara. My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much thinking. What is going on? Those dreamscapes kept vanishing, but as soon as that beep sounded, more new spaces appeared.
Ich weiß zwar nicht, wie das miteinander zusammenhängen würde, aber mit dem? Ich denke eher mit dem Geräusch, ne? Also entweder das oder das, denke ich. Aber damit. Nein? Okay, jetzt habe ich fast alles ausprobiert. Geistige Schöpfung, das und das. Hey, ich verstehe aber auch nicht die... Ja, wir probieren alles... Ja, okay, gut. Das ist, ehrlich gesagt, damit habe ich gar nicht gerechnet, dass das zusammen verbindet. Okay, ich muss ehrlich sein. Massenproduktion der Träume. Darf ich es mir anhören? Scheinbar nicht.
Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separating their consciousness from their own dream.
Deswegen sind wir in diesem Traum alle drin.
Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Sub-Zerus festival along with everyone else's, while their now vacant dreams are harvested by the Akasha. No one is any the wiser as another day passes in the dream, and so begins another samsara cycle. People wake up to yet another dream about the Sub-Zerus festival. The dreams that belong to them are once again harvested by the Akasha, and so it continues. So, this is like a dream factory, and the Akasha is a dream harvesting machine. Did Paimon get that analogy right? Very good, Paimon. Using analogies well is an excellent habit to get into. Okay, so that beep we keep hearing is actually from our real-life Akasha terminals. Taking off our terminals in this dream doesn't do anything. Alright, last question. Who am I?
Kusanali.
They say that alchemical divination is the Dendro-Archon's divine revelation. So then, if Nahida has referred to her...
So you noticed.
Du bist Lesselord Kusanali.
I thought that one would be the hardest question. That's why I put it last.
Nein.
That wasn't hard at all.
Das zweite war das
I
Schwierigste.
guess that. Everything about you is different. We just didn't want to expose you is all.
Danke, Paimon.
Now that you mention it, Nahida, you've been hinting to us since the very beginning. It's funny. Thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Paimon didn't expect to meet you like this.
Ich habe viele Fragen, aber das ist jetzt nicht der richtige Zeitpunkt.
Yes, those can wait until we're back in real life.
Ja.
On the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions you have about here and now.
Okay, ich war zu diesem Punkt, das war's erstmal mit dieser Folge. Ich hoffe, ihr hattet viel Spaß beim Zusehen. Beim nächsten Mal geht's weiter. Und wir haben jetzt endlich herausgefunden, was abgeht. Es ist alles nur ein Traum. Bis zum nächsten Mal und tschüdelü.